Hello everyone. It is Wednesday, November 6th, 2013, New Comic Book Day, and if you can tell, I also got a couple of things in the mail, and that's kind of what I want to touch on first, are the items in the mail. I'll get to the new comic books in a second, but there's just something that I wanted to show. When you buy stuff from the mail, you expect it to come in good quality condition, and as you can see, there is a tear in the box. This is sent in priority mail, 2-day, priority mail, 2-day, came as it was supposed to. Seller did a good job of getting it out. It came all the way from Tennessee. But, you know, the box was ripped on the side. Okay, that happens. But this also happened. Yes, the box came completely destroyed. Now, I don't know how they do things in Tennessee, but normally you wouldn't take a priority mail, which people pay for, and completely tear it to shit. The books in here are older Daredevil books, if I'm not mistaken, and because I got a few packages in, and I can already see where part of the books are smashed in the side. Now, the seller has insurance, and I can certainly get my money back for it. That's not the point. The point is I purchased these books for the purpose of having them. And now I don't know what they're going to look like when I open up the box. I am not going to open up this box right now because I'm quite upset. I also got, you know, a big package here and another box here. So I wanted to show that package because the post office did a really, really poor job of protecting. You know, you spend money for priorities, they would handle it with a little bit more care. Obviously, that thing was just fucking thrown around like no one cares. So, you know, past that, and let's take a look at some of the new comic books I got. This is a New York Comic Con exclusive of Walking Dead 115, kind of cool zombie, got the Empire State Building punching through his face. Second printing, Walking Dead 115. I'm not really into second printings, but you know, the guy I go buy my stuff from was like, hey, you know, it's going to be kind of nice, so I bought it. It's, you know, $2.99, big deal. Book that I love, Fatal 18. I talk about that all the time. Now, we had the villains covers that came out with DC. And now they are starting to release 25s on regular covers. So this was Detective Comic 25. Uber Blitzkrieg cover. This is Uber 7. Propaganda cover. Regular cover. And the wrap. I'm not enjoying Uber as much as I was hoping I was going to enjoy, so I might take it up to 10 issues and then, unless it takes a drastic turn, just cancel it out. But I'll give it a few more issues. It's hit and miss. There's a good issue, there's a bad issue. So, hit and miss, but that was number 7. This is Action 25. Superman Unchained 4. Forever Evil, number 3. Told you guys before I love the Wonderland covers and stuff, so this is Through the Looking Glass. This is, I believe, cover B. Yes, it is, cover B. Book that I enjoy. I hope you guys, you know, maybe take a look at it. If you haven't already, it's a book called Screwed, and it's cover A. And then a few weeks ago, I showed some books that came out. Archie Afterlife, and they have taken off, and it appears that the Veronica in the nightgown at the door with the zombies coming at the door is the most sought after cover. This was the second print of the number 1 variant, which was kind of cool. Those books are doing really, really well, so if you have an opportunity to go to your comic shop and they still have first printings, I would pick one up. New book that came out, well, new for me today, Ghost Cop, number 1. New from Image today, of course, Alex and Ada. And then kind of a cool comic. I had to put this in a golden age because it's a little bigger than most. And it's the same price as a regular comic book. It is called All Crime. That's number 2. So, a decent week. Not a huge week. Decent. But since you were there, I am going to open up a couple of these boxes to see what we have. I bought some stuff off of eBay from some collectors. This comes from a guy in Colorado Springs, and he was really nice to deal with. Gave good deals on the books. I was happy with the price I got on the books. I'm not sure which one this is, though. So I purchased a couple of things from him. So let's see what we have here. Packaged pretty good. Of course, I don't have the proper tools because I forgot to grab them for this. So that will open up there. This will open up here. And we have minimal peanuts with some bubble wrap. So it looks pretty good so far. So let's put this down here like this. This might be I hate when they put tape on the bag and board. Really bad. Of course, he puts tape on 4 corners of the bag and board. Okay, these are some Tomb of Draculas that I bought that were supposed to be in fairly good condition. The scans look good. His feedback was showing him to be fairly fair with his grading. So, let's see what we have here. I picked up hate the tape. I got a Tomb of Dracula 41. '53, Blade on the cover. '59, some nice stuff here. '67. This is '68. And so far the grades look fairly consistent with how he's what he stated they were. So I appear to be fairly happy so far with it, which is important because I'm not happy with the way those other books were done. This is A Werewolf by Night, number 20, and this actually looks pretty good. Nice 25-cent cover, Werewolf by Night. This is Tomb of Dracula 20. Again, looks really nice. Tomb of Dracula 23. Really nice. Tomb of Dracula 31. Again, looks pretty good. Of course, it's going to be contingent on if there's, the marble stamps, of course, are in there and secure. But these look like they are in really good condition, like he stated. Of course, I haven't had a chance to actually open them up, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Tomb of Draculas, 1 Werewolf by Night. I think I paid $2 a piece for them. Condition is really nice, so I am happy with that. Next package is from Tennessee. The guy who gave me the beat up box also sent this here. So, of course, he put this in a bubble mailer and wrote, "Do not bend on it." Well, some of these people, the way they look, they'll probably just bend it for the sake of bending it. But it appears, that's kind of weird. He stuck it in a bubble mailer and then didn't put anything else around it. It appears that the books are just in these little envelopes here. I can't remember what these were because I have, like I said, I got some stuff coming in. This is Daredevils, older Daredevils. I think I picked up the lot for not that much actually. So, see what we have here. Daredevil, not in any order, I'm just grabbing them. Daredevil 76. He has Fine Plus written on the back of it there, so he's obviously tried to grade these out. VG Plus, creamy to off-white pages. This looks better than a VG Plus, but that might mean that there's something missing on the inside. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Daredevil 77, Spider-Man cover, June of 71. Here he says Fine Plus, September 71, Daredevil 80, if I'm not mistaken, this is the last 15-cent cover. Daredevil 85, he has Fine to Very Fine. Got the Gladiator on the cover. This doesn't look that great. Of course, he didn't put anything on this. This is a king size special number 2. I'm going to say that's probably VG. Got that in Mylar. It's funny, it's not a great book, and he has that in Mylar. This is Fine Plus with white pages. Daredevil 67 with some writing on the cover, but people don't mark down for that for some reason. I usually don't buy books that have writing on the cover. I've expressed that in previous videos, but because of it, you know, I got it as a lot and as a group, and that wasn't that expensive. VG with light to tan pages. I don't know what the thing is, but this is definitely a VG. You can tell that. And then I have 2 number 72s. One he has Fine to Very Fine. I don't know what it says off-white to white pages. And then the other one is Fine Plus with off-white to white pages. So there's that. So, for the sake of argument, we are now going to open this and see what this is. I can't remember what this was. This came from Tennessee as well. Of course, it's going to be very easy to open this box because the box is ripped to shit. So, let's take a look, shall we? I did like the way he wrote this information on the back of the board. Pretty good. I guess he loves that cheap-ass tape here. Of course, he tapes the books. It's funny how you see different people who do things differently, but... Okay. Bear with me here. These are Doc Savage, or Captain Savage. This was another group of books I picked up. Fairly cheap. I'm hoping that the books were not horribly damaged in the thing. He had the wider stuff on it, so I'm kind of hoping that kind of saved the books. Again, I got this for I get this whole lot of books for like $10, $9.95. I think I was the only one who bid on it. Captain Savage, and so I mean I'm not angry with it. As far as I thought, actually, the other books were the Daredevils that I was kind of angry about that. God, I hate tape. This is the worst tape. So I'll take a quick look. There's tape on it. I really got to go through this stuff to find things. So, Captain Savage 19, Captain Savage 11, beat up. Captain Savage 12, so-so. Captain Savage 13, decent. You can smell the old plastic and stuff on this. Captain Savage 14, Captain Savage 15, Captain Savage 16, 17, 18. Early kind of a run on the Captain Savages. And again, I didn't pay a whole hell of a lot for this. So, that's not bad. Let's see what we got here. I think he did more damage with the tape than the post office did. Holy Toledo, this stuff is crap. FYI, buy packing tape if you're going to pack books and make a living at it, like some of you are trying. Take the time and buy packing tape. Your customers will be greatly appreciative of your efforts to get their books to them in a good condition. Because this tape is horrible. Okay, so taking a look at this now, Captain Savage number 1. You can tell that it's going to be probably a VG because it appears that one of the covers is detached. Another Captain Savage number 1. I got 2 number 1s in the lot for $10. Pretty good. This number 2 looks pretty decent. He has very fine and near mint on it. Then I got another Captain Savage number 2, and that page there is going to be detached. That's going to be a 4.0 automatically no matter what. I got number 3, decent. Number 4. Number 5, and this looks like where part of the book may have been hit. Number 5, of course I got to do a better job of looking at this stuff outright. This is number 6, looks pretty good. Yep, there it is. Number 7. Number 7 damaged by the post office on the bottom. VG. Number 8. Thankfully, no, didn't hurt. Number 9. Again, not hurt. Looks pretty good. And number 10. Number 10. Looks pretty good. So, for the most part, thankfully, it appears, going through the books, that the only damage that occurred in that book is going to be, and it's ripped now, is the Captain Savage and his Leatherneck Raiders number 7. And right on the bottom, you can see where it just got beaten right there on the bottom. So, you know, for the amount of damage that it appeared was going to be on the book, after looking at the box, to have a big stack like this look okay and only one book messed up, I'll take that every day. So, this video was a little off kilter because I am angry still about the way the books came. Again, no fault of the seller. I can't blame the seller. It appeared that his books were pretty right on with their grades, and so it's definitely going to be something. I mean, I'll end up giving him positive feedback because, again, I can't blame the seller for, you know, the post office fault, even though some of his packing on that tape. God, don't use yellow tape. It's ridiculous. Get packing tape. It's cheap. So, again, quick video, new comic books. I hope you liked them. I tried to go quick, and I hope you liked the video. But as always, if you didn't, nothing I can do for you. Have a great day.